Alright, hello, good evening. I can stop that, and then I'll start up Yakuza and give Oxus a call. Hello.
I was gonna say the Japanese word for hello, but I forgot what that is.
Well done. Hello, Crispy. What's up? I am so tired. So,
Sleeping then?
what did you say?
Still not sleeping?
Nope. Unfortunately not.
Fine,
And,
right?
well, it's kind of... I don't think we're in the area where she is, Crispy. Is there a small burger in where we are, Oxus, or no?
Oh god, I don't fucking remember. Let's
But
have a look. I'd assume so. Yeah.
but yeah,
There is, yes.
okay. I'll check it out in a second then. But yeah, as I wanted to say, I the tiredness is just slowly stacking up, and it feels like trying to survive for months at a time and not more than 3 hours of sleep a night. And it's, getting quite draining. Very draining.
I know the feeling. You need to somehow just reset your schedule.
I mean, schedule isn't even the problem. I've got a sleeping schedule. I can fall asleep in absolutely no time. I can go lay in bed, I'll be asleep in 2 minutes. But I'll wake up after 3 hours or so and just fall back asleep, and then wake up after 45 minutes. Fall back asleep, wake up after half an hour, fall back asleep. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not hitting that,
No, I'm not hitting the deep sleep. I don't think there is a small burger.
I don't think there is in that place.
Nope.
But there is definitely one somewhere. No side quests, Nick.
Fine.
You're on this game for a while either way. May as well.
I suppose so. Oh yeah, Sunday I did play 2 games of CS, and I ranked up to above 20k in Premier, and I won a Face-It game. So
Nice.
I was like, two games, 2 wins. I'm not gonna push my luck. That's gonna be it.
But did you carry or did you get carried?
I kind of got my ass carried. I mean, I got my ass carried hard on the CT side because the first couple rounds I kind of just kept dying, and it was mostly dying. I do not want to go fishing, but I was mostly dying because we weren't holding B that well in Ancient. So I was
That
just kind
sums
of...
up Ancient, yeah.
Yeah. So I kept having to retake. I couldn't hit a thing. Like, I had some of the most embarrassing whiffs of my life, and I'm so glad no one I've known ever will see that, because...
You knew I can download your demos of Leetify, right?
Please don't. One of those last CT rounds is embarrassing. Very, very embarrassing.
You're not helping your case, not making me want to download it more.
Yeah. Well, anyway, after a very crappy CT side, I did decently well on T side though. Kinda, I'd say I did alright on T side, but
That's just how some games go, right? Like, if you're having
yeah.
to retake every round, you're not gonna do much.
Yeah, but even when I didn't, at a certain point, I just kind of started pushing everything, and it worked. But I just couldn't get kills because I sucked really bad. Oh, and that was the premier game as well. But the thing is, I didn't die that much, so somehow I had an aim rating of 84, which is very surprising if you see how I was aiming during that CT half.
Well, apparently,
but I did only die 9 times, so I went 14 and 9. And if I go to my timeline kills, by halftime I had 4 kills, and then in the next 8 rounds I got 8 kills.
nice.
No, 10 kills. Sorry. So, yeah.
But
kinda,
why was your aim rating good though?
decent crosshair placement, good head accuracy when I did hit, and good counter strafing.
So just keep doing that for next time. Whatever you did.
And I didn't go for opening duels.
Well, maybe that's what you do.
I went for 1 and I won it. I won 1 of my 3 clutches. I did. Oh wait, I know I'm getting distracted already, but I do actually have to show you this clutch because the Face It game, right? I actually did have a pretty. I have 2 clips. I don't remember this one.
Well, yeah.
I'm sharing. Was it the? Oh wait, yeah, this was the clutch. Wait, what was the second one then? Oh yeah, the second one was kind of fun. I was basically telling this.
Deep. You can peek if you want.
He just asked, "How do you want to play this round every time?" So I kept just telling him what we should do. So I flashed, and he mows every single one of them down, and I get 4 flashes.
Very nice.
I know, right?
Isn't it great that you took your time to learn a lineup for that flash the other day?
Yeah, quickly looked it up again. So he was a very happy guy. I got 4 assists. Both of us were happy. We were 6-2 down to start this off as well. I don't know what the rounds were here. I know we won that game. It was a Face It game, right? So quite, competitive.
Yeah.
We were 6-2 down. We won 13-8.
Nice.
Yeah. I actually did okay. I mean,
Gotta hurry up then.
before this round, we were really struggling with everyone was too scared to go, right? So I just, in a nice way, well, nice but still complaining way, I said, guys, we gotta get our shit together. We just have to go. We can't just wait. Because here, what my teammates would have done other rounds is one just sit back at the mid smoke and just sit there. But they actually kind of listened, and we actually just started going in together. And then I just walked in, and this isn't that special, right? But my teammate...
It wins around, it's special.
Made one.
Well, yes. This was Sunday, Crispy, off stream. But he dies in border, and it really fucks me. But I make it work somehow.
Let him pass. And find the timing.
Oh, I really wanted you to hit that.
Yeah, so did I.
Nice.
And that shot, I wasn't doing too great. I don't know, do I have to lead the board anywhere? Oh yeah, here. I was 18-9 after that. I was, yeah. I wasn't doing too well towards the end of that. God damn, that was a singular frame that was open on. Can I just... Okay, well, I guess I can't look at the, there. But yeah, I was 5-9 there. So I wasn't really doing too well. So hitting that shot was quite nice.
Yeah,
and quite needed. But that was, after this, they proceeded to get one more round, which I don't remember what it was. I think it was...
Wait, we go. Oh no! Wait, no. I still have it on your stream. I just wanted to check something.
Hello, Dev.
So.
I didn't,
Do,
Dev.
do, do,
I'm
do,
not that
do.
into football, so I don't follow along. That game, though, I had 58 aim.
It last kill of half, so it's not like it could have been more impactful, you know, after breaking their bike, but no.
No, it was the last kill of the half. So it was just a
Yeah,
nice closer, so we still got 5 rounds.
you saved the mentality.
Yeah, and I went 13 and 11 at the end of the game though. So going from 5 to 9 the round before halftime to 13 and 11. So I only died 2 more times, and I got another 8 kills.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, I don't. Can I? The timeline round difference. Yeah, they won round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They won the 6th round because I lost that clutch. I did win 2 clutches that game. Yeah, it wasn't too bad though.
And your hockey tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Oh, means we gotta wait till Friday until you can carry me now.
Yes, that does mean that. Unlucky for you. Oh, there's something in my eye.
It's fine. I'll have a couple of games tomorrow if I'm not too tired and tell you how they go.
Yeah.
Come on, Nick, run!
I would if the signal wasn't red. Can we turn green already? Yeah, that's my response as well, here, you think? Okay, I've been waiting for over 20 seconds here. Can we hurry the fuck up? I waited half a minute at that light.
You do the same thing every day in the car. You're just
Yeah.
not on a timer, so it doesn't feel as long.
Oh no, it does. How am I supposed to indicate? Why didn't they cross when the light was on green? Are they stupid?
They are NPCs, so yes?
Oh, what a dodge.
What?
Sudden hazard. I kind of want to catch that Esper, but... The fact that that traffic light actually almost fucked me over. Like, only another 8 seconds and it would have completely cost me the side quest, you know?
Well, I hope you get a free bowl of noodles or something from it.
Of course I did.
It should still be in mint condition.
Decent enough, I guess, 20k yen. And it gives me XP for driving as well.
Oh, you got the Hercules gloves as well. Pretty sure that just enhances grabs.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's actually really good. A perv, Nick.
Great. But is that the...
No.
That's a crap. That's not where I was standing, but sure. Now move out the way. I picked up awesome garbage.
That wasn't the side quest, I don't think, either, you know.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck it is. I know. Where is it then? That's... Oh, so I woke up to it last time and it didn't activate, and now I woke up. Okay. What?
Didn't walk far enough.
Hello, sir. How are you doing?
Yes, I.
Hey.
Very soft, regular, hard, very hard, dunked. Isn't that just raw noodles then?
I mean, you've got to go regular. Like,
Ah, so dunking, it's just dunking the noodles just to remove the... Okay, yeah, so it's basically raw noodles.
hmm.
Hey.
That ramen's going to have Viagra in it. That's why they called it very hard.
Oh my god. You did not need to see nude dankers? Wait, huh? Why, just why? I don't know if I even want to find out what happened, why that's on the internet. He's hosting a Hoi 4 tournament. Yeah, I know, he's done that in the past as well, yeah. Why, did you win, and did you win the, okay, it's free only, oh, it's no shirts on, oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm not surprised he does that at all. But surely it's not that warm where he lives, right? Isn't he from Sweden or something? Yeah,
Looking
from
fucking
Sweden.
good.
Mm-hmm. What? I don't understand. It's not that warm in Sweden right now, right? Why? Does he just have his heating on just on blast? Remove noodles 1, 2, and 3. Oh, okay. It says above. Oh no, this is not good. I'm too... Oh. Oh, I thought the timer was... Ah, oops. She wants her noodles linked. Okay, this isn't too bad. I kind of expected it to give me all 4 at the same time.
It still might. This is just level 1, Nick.
Oh no.
Oh, it's definitely going to, yeah.
It will.
Good luck. Although you can hold your controller sideways and just use your thumb and forefinger.
I'm too slow. I can't even like read it and think of what it's supposed to be. Regular. He's playing UK, can't wait for him to single German ship every freaking sorry, like esports. Yeah, that's tankers, yeah. Oh shit. Oops. I did not pay attention. Every time it says dunk, I just read drunk and I'm like, what do you mean drunk? No, this isn't fair. This is too much. I'm not awake enough for this. This is very hard, yes. Oh fuck, I didn't read. I was putting my controller down so I can use four fingers and I can just...
Oh, like that.
He's not another level. Oh no!
You could do it, Nick. Cook those noodles.
Fuck, I clicked on the wrong button. I was clicking A for the Y one. I'm going back to... Oh wait, you can do it based on the colors. Oh, that makes it so much easier. You can just use your peripheral vision. I can just stare at the middle of my screen. I don't even have to pay. I clicked that way too early. It's fine. You can ignore that. I can just stare at roughly the place where they need to be, and then you don't need to look at the bars. That makes this so much better. Oh, I wasn't actually paying attention, but it does make it a lot better. Oops. Not missing, only missing 7 is not too bad. Please not more.
Oh, you did pretty good.
Yeah, I know, right, sir? I'm just, yeah, Kiryu's just that good.
No, I really want Robin. Are you aware of What's It, Nick?
I have never in my life heard of that.
Who's the guy who would know What's It? Southinger?
No, SARS from Finland. Ovinator would know, but Ovinator's not here.
Fuck. You know cheese puffs?
Nope.
You know the Danish word for cheese puffs?
I don't know Danish very well.
Like, shut up. Dutch word for cheese puffs?
No, I mean... No. No. SARS seems to know what cheese puffs are.
He does.
The fact that the literal translation would not make sense. I don't even know how I would translate puffs.
They're like crisps,
Cheese
but
crisp.
they're... Yeah, but they're more like airy. So like you can suck on them and they will just kind of melt.
I'd have to look it up.
But they still have a crunch. You heard of Cheetos?
Yes, we do have those here. Oh, yeah, cheese puffs I do know. Yeah.
So what's it is like the UK's biggest brand of them, right? And
Yeah, I've never in my life heard of that brand.
okay, they're from Walkers, I believe.
Oh, Lay's.
Yeah,
No, not Lay's. That's what's it? What fuck? No, no Walker's. No, Walker's is Lay's, right? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, no, it is. I was confusing it with what's it called?
McCoy's.
I don't know what that is. But
Another
yeah, no,
brand.
Lay's. Yeah, so Lay's because you're weird and you call it Walker's.
Well, no, they're just different. One's UK, one's American.
The rest of
like,
one's UK, one's the rest of the world, but it's the same company.
yeah, you know, it's like Asda and Walmart.
Yeah. Magic of cheese puffs is that if you want to have them, you have to buy them a day early and open the back day before. They taste better.
Debatable.
I can see what he means, but
Yeah, I get it. But
I don't know. But
anyway.
but do you mean the bold cheese puffs or like the longer ones?
the longer ones.
Yeah, okay, that's the ones I know too.
But basically, the company that makes those have made a mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got that later because I had to try it.
Nice. Yeah, my mom and dad are going on from next Monday to Friday. They're going on holiday because they were like, well, we want to go. Good luck, guys. So they're going, and hey, I mean, if they want to do that, whatever, right? Like,
Yeah.
we're old enough now; they can do that. But she got like these, you know, not like instant noodle cups, but this one's like, I don't know if you've got my stream open, but it's like this big. It's like the size of a small plate, you know?
That sounds amazing.
Yes, it does. And she got it like a week ago, and I'm trying to hold out for so long because she only got 3. One for me, one for my brother, one for my sister. So I'm really holding out until my parents leave so I can have an excuse to eat it as dinner.
I mean, that doesn't sound like a very healthy dinner.
So I don't have to be healthy. I'm still only 19 years old. I can take it.
You're at the like peak of your nutritional needs, Nick. You're a growing boy. You need nutrition.
Yeah, so I always have good nutrition. I eat fruit every day, basically, apart from the weekends. I always have at least one banana every single day at work.
Oh, Nick, also, speaking of Reese's, right? I got this the other day. Hang on, I need to actually find it first.
Yeah, and funnily enough, sir, I'm not growing anymore either. I haven't since I've been like since I turned 16. I haven't grown anything like a centimeter.
Cat, you're so annoying.
Like my ID is from January 2022, I think. I
Nice.
haven't grown a single centimeter since then. Exactly the same height as then.
We're doing hang on. Is it gonna send? These at work, and it's actually pretty good.
Let me open this. Is that yogurt?
No, it's like a white chocolate kind of thing.
I would feel like that
So-
would work so much better as like one of those cups that you have the yogurt in, and then you put the Reese's things in. I feel like that would go so much harder than.
Oh, it would, but unfortunately,
Imagine little pieces of Reese's, you know, the tiny mini ones, and then you just put that in a bunch of yogurt. That would go.
we do it in ice cream. It's pretty good in fucking ice cream.
Yeah, but it's different because that's more. I don't know.
Okay, but now you're okay, Nick. Tomorrow, because I know we do like Greek style honey yogurt. Yogurt? Why am I calling it fucking? Stop breaking me, you fuck. Yogurt.
You know what the funny thing is? In Dutch, we also say yogurt.
What? No. What? Why are you calling it yogurt?
Because that's the pronunciation I've always heard. On the internet, that's what you hear if you're on YouTube and stuff. So that's why I said yogurt. And
No,
the funny
that's
thing
wrong.
is, in Dutch, we say it the short way as well. That's more similar to British English.
Oh, that's so annoying. That's ruined my day. I hope you know that.
Yeah, and this is the reason why I didn't get a fucking 10 out of 10 for my English verbal exam. Because I use American and British English combined, therefore my English is not good enough.
I mean, completely justified. If you're not going to say things properly, you deserve to have marks.
She literally said I did the pronunciations better than she did, but because I mixed it a little bit, she was like, nah, not good enough. You do it better than I do in the British pronunciations, but nah. I don't know, sir. I don't know.
Okay, but anyway, my point being, we do a honey yogurt, a Greek-style honey yogurt, and I know we do little packs of the Reese's cups. So, ow, ow, nails in shoulder, fuck, claws in shoulder.
I had that in my.
Ah.
Wait, can you see? Oh yeah, I don't know if you can see it on. No, you can't. Maybe. Here. My cat was on my. Hello, Ro. What's up? Tiger dropped that subscribe button. Well, why thank you. And that's actually quite creative. I haven't heard anyone say that before. Surprised Oxus hasn't said that before. Is it cool bit?
Why would I subscribe to you?
Yeah, because I'm subscribed to you.
Yeah.
Oxus.
Well, I'm subscribed to you, so why would I need to subscribe again?
I don't know, to be sure. Yeah, thank you very much, Ro. I appreciate it. I wanted to say something, but I forgot.
That's helpful, yeah.
Yeah. I know, but generally I do eat. Have I tried Judgment? No. I've so far gone in pure chronological order. So that should tell you more than enough what I've done.
I wasn't paying attention.
Not,
What did you say?
not game release chronological order, but time in game chronological order. Oh, I got asked if I tried Judgment.
Ah, yeah. I mean, you can, like, Judgment is, like, completely different. So you can start Judgment whenever you fucking want, really, but...
Yeah, but this one's already gonna take long enough.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But to be fair, it's probably worth going through Yakuza first and then doing Judgment as something else if you still like the you know, combat and shit, you know? The Judgment...
Yeah,
more
I've heard Oxus say the
detective-y.
same. That, Judgment one has a good story, but that Judgment, Lost Judgment blows the first one out of the water.
Yes.
But I mean, I've got six. I've still got Yakuza 6 lined up in my library. I've got 7. Well, I'll call it 7 because it almost is, but it's just not named that right. I've got that, I'm pretty sure, in my library as well. So
What 7's main?
yeah, but like it's not called 7, but
Well, yeah, but you say 7, everyone knows what it is, you know.
yeah. I've got 6 and 7 in my library, so I can start those whenever this one's finished. So I still have the next 2 lined up, so I don't think I'll be getting to Judgment anytime soon. Okay, go on, Ro. It's probably going to be a question of which is the best game so far, right? Because that's the most common question. Probably not then, no, because as Oxus has said to me, I still have one of the what did you say? One of the coolest parts of all games.
It's one of the cooler parts of the whole series, what's coming up story-wise.
Yeah,
But I don't know,
so
like, does he mean in general, or does he mean Amon? Because you haven't found Amon yet in any of the games, because you've not done all, like, the side stuff. But Amon is that secret boss after you complete all the sub-stories. Notoriously difficult.
Yeah, I feel like I do not want to torture myself. If I wanted to torture myself, I'll play another game. And we know how that went.
Toxic cat off my washing line.
Food critics suck. All critics suck nowadays.
I wish you could have seen that, Nick. The cat was on the top of a washing line, just staring at me. So I kissed her nose, and then she fell, and her poor little face. You know the scene in The Lion King where he's like off the cliff? That's what it looked like. Her poor panic going through her eyes that she was falling.
By the way, bro, if you didn't hear me, I don't know if you did because I did say it quite quietly. Sure, you can go ahead and tell me whatever you want.
Now see, Rose. Got it. He understands films.
You say so. Second little niece favorite movie? Yeah, I don't watch any movies at all. The only shit you can talk to me about that I'll watch, well, not that I have watched, is anime. Other than anime, I genuinely don't watch much at all. Other than the what an obnoxious laugh. But other than, you know, the classic Disney and Pixar movies, you know, that you watched as a child, other than those, no, not much. Yeah. Let's go with Tangled Minotaur. I did not read anything of what she said. So, head your warning. Do not use a shotgun on Amon. Don't worry, I don't think I'll be fighting Amon, right?
Yeah, you're not fighting. The best chance you've got is probably going back to 0 and doing it that way.
Yeah. 0 I did basically... I mean, not basically. I did quite a lot in 0.
You did, yeah? Yeah, but... I mean, 0 is one of the harder ones compared to the other games, but it's where you're closest to, most likely.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, I have... I'm pretty sure... I'm gonna go check. Let's see. I'm pretty sure people can still see this. Yeah. If I go to my library... I mean, 0 I've got 57.5 hours on. The next closest Yakuza game is 2 with 28.5. So, Yakuza 0's got more than twice as much as the next most Yakuza game.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of, like, avoided a fair amount of the side stuff in the other ones, which is, like, understandable, you know? Especially from... Because you kind of went from 0 to 1 and 2 quite quickly, whereas now you've taken a bit more time between them, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And at 5, I'm at 9 hours right now. Tried that shit once, deflected that shit back to you barehanded. Now that sounds like great fun.
Yeah,
And fun that I'll leave to you guys.
Oh, but it's got to be something you tried at some point, you know?
At some point, maybe.
Also, though, Nick, you need to grab Dying Light 2 simply because we need to play it, but also, I believe you get the new game if you have already got Dying Light 2 for free.
Mm-hmm. You put down your controller and said out loud, you quit. I would definitely be doing the same.
No, you wouldn't, Nick. You would be 10 times worse, just like I was. Amon's a bitch.
Yeah, I mean, I would say I quit, but with about 70 swear words in between as well. Sorry, curse words. I have to speak proper English, right?
No, you're just not allowed to say yogurt.
Oh, you said it.
No, I was using it as an example of what not to say.
Yeah, yeah.
Just so you understand the difference.
Yogurt. See, you'll not be able to say it the way I do just now. Because you'll choke on that G. You can't
That's
do
the only thing I choke on, Nick.
You can't do with you can't make that noise. And I know you can't. Because none of
It
the
sounds like an angry cat.
Yeah. I mean, it's and especially the G I have. Hello, Mailer. Yeah, I'm just telling Oxus how he will not be able to say the Dutch G. And I have I'm from the part of the country where they have a soft G. In the rest of the country, it's more of a... And here it's, yeah, I don't know, softer. That's the way they describe it.
Oh, Armory Guy. He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You didn't find him in 3 or 4.
Wasn't he in a van in 3?
Oh, yeah, maybe you did find him in 3.
Well, yeah, because I know he was in a van. It's like missing the front. Yeah. I can't play pool here. He's a scammer. Con artist. Fake. Bye, sir. How dare you lure me in with a pool table and then...
How can you not even check what he has?
Because
Really,
I'm not gonna
Nick?
spend money. And you
Why
know,
wouldn't you? What else do you need it for?
healing.
No, Nick. Go and look what he has.
I'm too far away now.
Yeah, well, you can't moan when you struggle later.
No, that's why I've got the healing. Yeah, Kiryu's a busy man. That's also going to save.
Kiryu's a pussy for saving.
Sure, buddy.
そこのおっさん怖いのか。はいはい、そこのおっさんなんか撃てんだよ。死んでわかれや。
That's ballsy.
Welcome to Yakuza Live Combat, Nick. Get them on the floor and just constantly grab and throw.
Yeah, I know, right, Mailer? Oops. You did not see that. Oh god, they're still in frame. Oh god, they're still. Oh no, he's still there! This isn't gonna go well, is it?
Probably not, but somehow you managed to scrape through.
Yeah, 4-star difficulty. Great.
がっかりさせんでね、鈴木さん。
Your car is actually atrocious. Please change it.
That's even more of a reason for me to keep it. Thank you very much.
I love your car, Nick. It looks so good. You should definitely never change it.
You know, this is gonna be the exact repeat of me with that present pet in Pokemon. Yeah,
Well, I'm glad after this chapter I never have to watch you do this again.
Well, that's not very nice.
Don't get me wrong, Nick. I appreciate your driving skills, but hey,
What kind of trick does the AI have up their sleeve? Because this is... Something's going to happen, and I know it will.
it's gonna teleport or turn into a UFO or something, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, hi cat. Why are you booping me?
Surely they've got something up their sleeve, right? This can't be right.
Although, Nick, you are driving against a woman, so it's not unexpected.
I was waiting for you to say that. I was genuinely waiting. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. Having Kiryu's driving instructor would be pretty cool, though.
Oh, you can remember you can Mario Kart, right?
Jesus Christ, his drifting actually is fucking horrible. I hate the drifting mechanics so much. Yeah, I don't know. I think she had a stroke behind the wheel or something because... yeah. I don't know. Oops. Like, look what she is.
I mean, you can't complain. Easy money.
やるやん。
Maybe you get that as a car. It would
I'd
make
love
sense.
that. Yeah, I think so too, Ro. This is like anime camera angles.
It's, yeah, Yakuza Night. Would, though.
Demolishing her perfect record. Bitch, you were slow as fuck. That wasn't even a race.
See? She's a feminist, Nick.
Money.
And a mystery stone. Ooh. Break it.
Ten sub-stories completed. Great.
Crafting material.
It reflects light.
Well, that's pretty impressive for a stone.
I mean, I suppose.
はい。はい。
Why was the license plate XOXO, by the way? Why are all the license plates XOXO?
They're criminals, Nick, so police don't scan their plates. Yeah, Ro, I told him this is one of the best bits in the whole series.
Nah, yeah. お前も喧嘩するんとちゃうんか、兄弟。
まさか喧嘩は兵隊の仕事です。私が直接手を下す必要もない。
もったいな。喧嘩ほど楽しい瞬間ないっちゅうのに。
私はあなたや桐生さんとは違います。手を出すことに喜びなど覚えない。
せやったらなんでわしのこと連れてきたんや。喧嘩の助立ちせいっちゅうんやないんかい。
もしもの時のためですよ。あの人が来た時のためのね。
あの人？
さ、そろそろ始まります。楽しいショータイムがね。
さあ、時間だ。始めようか。あなたは
この喧嘩俺が引き受ける。
4代目。
それは昔の話だ。今は流すタクシーという会社で働くただの運転手だ。
まさか4代目登場会に協力するためにわざわざなんとお礼を言っていいのか。
ああ、協力しに来たぜ。ただしろくに極道の筋も知らないお前らガキが間違った道に進まないようにするためにな。
なんですって。
やっぱり来ましたか。
どうせまだらめ組長あたりに泣きつかれたんでしょ。山笠組を助けてくれって。
まだらめはまだ生きている。お前は山笠組を潰し損ねたんだ。
まったくあなたって人はどこまでお人よしなんだか。まだらめは殺し損ねたんじゃない。初めから適当に痛めつけられればそれでよかったんですよ。
What did you say?
なんだ。
No, Nick, don't engage with
あの
Fritz.
爆発を見ておかしいと思わなかったんですか。もし本気で
His
殺す
first
つもりな
message
ら
is, I have a
あん
stroke
な中
18
途半
months
端な手
ago.
は使わない。
He just wants
もっ
attention.
と
Don't
確
give
実
him
な方法
attention.
で殺します。
You should see some of the
どう
people
い
you
うこ
get
と
in
だ。
chat on YouTube. This is not what
私と
worse.
しては山笠組と喧
And
嘩
it's
する
always fun
口
to
実
see
さ
where
えで
it
きれば
goes, you
よか
know?
ったんです。
Don't you want to like find out what
それに
happens?
今まだ
I
らめに死んで
mean,
もらっては
You give
It
you,
all
you,
goes the
you,
same
you
way.
lead people on and see where it goes. No, it doesn't. People look for attention in such different ways.
まだらめは
Yesterday I had a
堂島
guy
会長とつなが
pretending
っている。
he,
堂島
most
会
likely
長
a
を
child
引き出すに
pretending
は
that he went
格好の
to
素材ですか。
have a pit walk at the Miami F1 Grand Prix, and I was like, well, do you even know how much that would cost as a birthday present? Because it was supposedly their birthday. I was like, I don't know, like 400 or something. I was like, yeah, buddy, that's not even enough to get regular tickets. The pit, sorry to mix it up, the pit walk tickets are
準備はい
15K.
いですか。4代
And then you exposed them.
その前に一つ
And then
聞
it's
いて
like,
おき
yeah,
たい。
but I just wanted to impress you, to be your friend. Because they asked, can I be your friend? Yeah, that's all good, Ritz.
俺が一人でお
And
前
then I
ら
was like,
全てを始末し
well,
た
that,
ら
you probably shouldn't be lying to someone you want to be friends with, right? As a first impression, that's not very good. It's
おっしゃ
so
って
funny
る
to
言
see
葉の
what
意味が
people
わか
come
りま
from.
せんが。
I mean, I'm pretty
言
sure
葉
this
通
is just
り
a
の意
bot.
味だ。俺が一人でお前ら全員倒した。それは仇とヤクザのただの喧嘩。組同士の争いにはならない。
What are we
そうだよ
playing,
な。
Ritz?
バカな。何を言ってるんだ。桐生さん。
八幡、お前は引っ込んでろ。こいつら全員、俺がぶん殴る。
待って。
言っただろう。山笠組は解散させないって。
何をバカな。本当に頭おかしいんじゃないのか。
何がおかしい。
この人数相手に一人って、しかも戦争にはならないだと。そんなわけないだろ。桐生さんね、時代が違うんですよ。誰と誰が喧嘩したら戦争になるとかいう時代じゃないでしょ。これだから古い人間は困る。
人をバカにすんのも大概にせえ、ガキが。
渡せ。
その条件わしが飲む。キルハンが登場会のガキ全員倒したら山笠組との戦争にはさせん。
渡せ。何を勝手に。
七代目近江連合若頭渡瀬組が預かる言うとね。なんか文句あるんか、青山の兄弟。よし、それじゃ始めや。この喧嘩立ち会い人はこのわしや。
何をしてるお前ら。4代目だからといって手加減はいらない。行け。
My right side dude doesn't.
ああ、そうだ。手加減はいらねえ。死にてえやつだけ。
I feel like he just ruined the good undertones this cutscene is bringing.
I mean, you did by reading it out.
I mean, true.
Ow. Ow. Quite a few of them, huh?
100 of them, Nick. But this is where your fancy... I can't remember what it's called, but you know what I mean. Full heat bar thingy is very, very helpful.
Oh my god, leave me alone. Oh, I didn't really bring much healing with me, did I?
Sounds like karma to me, Nick.
Ow. Ow. Can I walk, please? Ow. Hey, let me pick that up, please. That might help quite a bit. Why is he punching with it? He's not okay. Healing.
No, not healing. Heating.
No! That's not what I wanted to pick up! I wanted the shotgun!
Yeah, wooden katana is clearly better than a shotgun.
This is remind of me and Kiryu. What kind of background do you have with Kiryu?
Maybe he got the shit kicked out of him and that's why he had a stroke.
Maybe Kiryu was the source of the stroke, yeah. Okay, let's calm down, guys.
Yeah.
That's a bit excessive. Can I? Thank you very much. Gotta quickly draw him away from the shotgun, you know? Get up, please! Ow. Aha. Those rockets can turn pretty fast, you know? Where did my shotgun go? Hey, 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 hey.
Extreme heat, Nick.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about that.
Ow. cat.
The throwing is quite useful.
It is. So is, I mean, the dash, it's all useful. It's just like a shame your heat bar is so small right now.
Yeah. Ow! What the fuck? Hope you enjoyed the games and commentary, Alex? Yes. See, we can also be kind Oxus and not assume that they're a bot. Can't believe a random YouTube chatter has to set the right example for you.
Listen, Nick, I already have very low expectations of people, so... Oh, that's why it drains so quick, because that throw uses so much.
I know. But it also takes out quite a lot.
It does, yeah.
Well, he just murdered 3 people. 43? Okay. See, most of the time you can still figure out. For the other sentence, I could figure out what it meant, but you got from. I'm not too sure what that means. I mean, the second part I can understand, but. Hey, that's not allowed.
兄弟何をしてるんだお前
こないな場面で茶が弾かれたら立ち会い人としての顔が立たんわしの顔に泥塗るつもりはないやろな
くそ話が違うじゃないか桐生を倒したいって言っていたのは
See, the girl have what to say.
兄弟
わしはお前の兵隊自分の喧嘩は自分で仕掛けるらボケが
様。
What to say already did that. There's no need. Pretty strong car to not get dented from that.
四代目は人は殺さない情けのある男だって。
誰に聞いた？
それは
誰に聞いたかって聞いてんだ。
登場会の子さんの。
俺はな、そんなに優しい人間じゃねえ。
He doesn't kill, he just paralyzes.
どんなに素性を隠して生きていてもな、中身は自分でもヘドが出るくらいのヤクザもんだ。俺は計算だけで乗り切れるほど極道は甘くねえんだよ。よく覚えておけ。次はねえぞ。
どうして俺がこんな目に遭わなきゃなんねえんだよ。
Hello,
こう
Salvo,
なるっ
what's
て
up?
分かってたら最初からやらなかったのに。
いい加減にせえ。登場会の頭張るんやったらそない弱気なこと口にすなや。これ以上わしをがっかりさせんな。なんとか言えや兄弟。
俺は言われただけなんだ。四代目桐生さんを引っ張り出せばそれでいいって。
なんやと言われたって誰にや。誰に言われたんや。
それはあんたの。
Oh, he was talking too much.
おい兄弟。
喋りすぎですよ大公。
That's what I was saying. He was talking too much.
お前は森永。
こんな再会は嫌だったんですが、四代目。
お前
動かないでください。次は頭を打ち抜きますよ。
どういうことなんだ。お前最初から大悟を裏切っていたのか。
裏切りですか。けなげに働く舎弟を見捨てて一人逃げ出した会長も俺には十分裏切り者に見えますがね。
青山に撃たれた傷はあれは芝居だったっていうのか。
私の仕事はあなたをあの場所に連れて行くことだった。まだらめ組長同様、万一のための装備はできていました。
花から青山とつながっていたというわけか。でもなぜ青山を殺す必要がある。
口の軽い極道たちが悪い。桐生さんにちょっと脅されただけで余計なことをベラベラと喋ろうとするからですよ。
余計なこと。
The ones he was about to spill.
待て森永。
いや。
何ですか。目的を聞かれても答える気はありませんよ。
お前の目的なんてどうでもいい。だが一つだけ教えてくれ。相沢はどうした。相沢は人の裏をかけるような男じゃない。お前が大悟を裏切ったということを知れば、奴はどんなことをしてもそのことを俺に知らせたはずだ。 答える森永。相沢は今どこにいる？
本当にあいつは可愛いやつでした。だが知りすぎた。裏の裏までを。
まさかお前。
犬吠山の山中に埋葬してきました。私自らの手でちゃんとね。
森永、貴様。
来るなって言っただろうが。
うわ
来るな来るな。
あかん、今言ったらあかん。
今はまだあなたに殺されるわけにはいかないんです。そしてあなたにも死んでもらっては困ります、4代目。
森永。
すべての答えは東京にあります。待ってますよ、桐生さん。
大乱闘から2日、もうお勤めとは見上げた真面目さだな。
またあんたか。
ずいぶん派手にやらかしたみてえじゃねえか。
さあ、何のことだかな。
俺にまで白切る必要はねえだろう。
He
もう
knows everything.
足の傷はいいのか。ほらよ。そういや今朝渡瀬が関西に戻ったみたいだ。野郎ご丁寧に警察の遺体安置所までやってきて青山の遺体に線香あげてったそうだ。たく自分は青山に利用されたっつうのにおめでたいやつだぜ。
Yeah, definitely. You can definitely say that.
でもまあああいう古いタイプの極道がまだ近江にもいたんだな。ある意味嬉しくなるな。
ん？
いやいや自分で言っててなんだがおかしな話だな。俺にとって奴は一番厄介な存在のはずなのにほんとおかしなもんだ。
奴とそんなに仲がいいのか。
バカ言え。長いこと父兄のデカやってるとよ、敵とはいえ感情の一つや二つくらい湧いてくるもんさ。あんただって現役の頃腐れ縁のデカの一人や二人いただろ。俺と奴はそんな感じさ。ああ、そういえば渡瀬のやつお前によろしく伝えてくれとデカたちに言ってったとよ。
俺に？
ああ、近江のケツは自分が吹く。その後東京で白黒つけようってな。行くのかお前。今朝犬吠山で男の遺体が見つかった。顔が潰されてたこともあって身元はまだ不明だが 男の胸には登場界の大門がついていたそうだ。お前、本当にこのままでいいのか？
Well, he's attempted multiple times. He never seems to be able to, though.
この肝心の時、頼りの堂島大吾は行方不明のまま。
When does Kiryu stay out of anything?
今の登場界を支え
The
ら
day
れ
he
るのは
dies.
お前しかいないんじゃないのか？
Shame it doesn't have my beautiful paint job on the car
行
here.
きたい場所があるんだったら乗せてってや
I'm
る。
glad.
I'm very sad about it.
だがそれ以外、あんたの指図は受けない。俺の行く道は、俺が決める。
You say that every single game, Kiryu, and you always end up following exactly what you're being told to do.
わかった。好きにしろ。だがその前にラジオのニュースくらい聞くんだな。あんたとは短い間かもしれないが、濃い付き合いになりそうだ。じゃあ。
繰り返します。昨日未明、札幌市内で発生した発砲殺人事件に関して、北海道警察は今朝、被害者を関東一円を拠点とする広域指定暴力団東上会の幹部組員真島五郎氏であると断定。緊急の会見を開き発表しました。関東最大の暴力団組織東上会の現役幹部組員であった真島五郎氏の死亡という事態を重く見た同警察は警視庁と連携し、事態の全容解明に努める方針を
Oh, he's faking his death now?
What do you mean? He's dead, Nick. You don't know about his own
Majima
game?
doesn't die.
Yeah, Yakuza Nick. His own game is set before this.
Majima doesn't die. He'll fake it.
Yeah, but you don't know that yet. You're supposed to be all shocked.
No, but like, even without the other, I wasn't even thinking of that. Majima just doesn't die. How else is he gonna haunt Kiryu? He always has to invade his life at some point, when it is most inconvenient, but convenient at the same time. That's just the way Yakuza works.
No, they're getting more of a... Imagine us maturing now. There's a lot of maturity going on in this game. Oh my god, Haruka, I forgot about that part.
Haruka.
Part one's done.
I'm doing
なんでここやねん。焼肉ならもっとええ店あるやんか。麻布とか六本木とか、それこそこの近辺にも。せやのになんでよりによってこの店なんや。
喋ってんとお前も食え。
Exactly,
シャ
that's
バ
the
最
correct
後の
approach.
飯がカムロ町の。それも行きつけの店やなんてほんま惨めになってきたわ。
なんで惨めになるんや。ほら、早くあんと焦げてまうで。お姉ちゃん、ホルモン追加や。
はい
はあ。 最近食欲ないね。特に脂っこい肉は胃が受け付けん。カルビ1枚で白飯1合食っとった時代が懐かしいわ。もうあんころには戻れんのかの。
He's burnt his food.
毎日がギラギラしとったあんころには。
If it was pork, a little bit of burn's nice for me.
はい、ホルモンです。
Yeah.
何やふぬかしとるんや。ほら、食え。
なんやこれ。丸焦げやないかい。
そのホルモンと同じや。俺もお前も。
あ？
肉は焼きすぎたら刀なってもて食えたもんやない。せやけどホルモンは違う。焼かれてこそ価値があるんや。
What is trying?
Like
焼かれて
intestines,
焼か
I
れて
think.
真っ黒に
Might
な
be
るまで
wrong.
焦げて油落として味磨くんや。
Is a type of edible lining from the stomachs of various farm animals. Most tripe is from cattle and sheep.
うん。うまい。
I see.
ほんならこれはどうや。
なんやこれ。生焼けかいな。ペッ食えたもんやない。
そうや。生焼けのホルモンくらい食えへんもんはない。
は？
もっと焼かれなあかんのや。俺らは。いくら着飾ってもいくらええ生活しても、所詮ヤクザ。育ちのええ肉とはちゃう。
俺らはホルモンみたいなクズっちゅうことか。
そうや。せやから俺らはもっと焼かれなあかんねん。焼かれてへんホルモンはただのゴミやからな。ゴミは焼かれて焦げて真っ黒なって、そんで初めて意味がある。極道はそんな当たり前のことも忘れてしもた。
だからお前はもう一回勤めに出ると？
約束したんや、桐生と。登場会をもう一度強うするて。そのためやったらあと1年や2年自分焼くくらいの覚悟はある。
兄弟。
俺が戻ってくるまでの間、お前しっかり店守っとけ。あの若い料理長そばで支えたれ。
大悟ちゃんのことが。
あいつはええ腕持っとる。せやけど今あいつの周りは生焼けの連中ばっかりや。
確かにな。今の登場会は組員の数やったら過去最大の規模になっとるが、その大半は戦争知らへん。肩着崩れの中途半端な連中ばっかりや。今もし近江との戦争でもなってみ、逃げ出すんが正規の山やろな。
ヤクザ気取って商売すんのもええ。せやけど金だけで生き残れるほど極道の世界はあまない。最後は力や。せやからそれまで俺らが支えるんや。それが俺らが今もここにおる理由やからな。
せやな。よっしゃ、ほな俺も腹いっぱい食うとくか。あ、
はよ食べんと燃えかすになってまうやろが。
Oh, what a bitch.
いくらゴミ言うてもカスになってもうたら意味ないねんで。
くそ、人がせっかくやる気になったっちゅうのに。おい姉ちゃん、特上ホルモン追加3人前。あ、いや10人前や。あよ、持ってけ。
That's quite the appetite. 10 plates.
But something I would definitely do and regret my choices halfway through.
So, Yari? Ozea!
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had 10 plates of any kind of food.
But now I need to try.
Really depends on how big the plate is, right? Like, really
And what
depends.
my food is.
Yeah, if it's something like sushi with a lot of rice, you're gonna be filled up in no time. Because that's just what rice does. Cheap filler.
Yeah, same with pasta.
Yep.
But I fucking love pasta, so I would go for as much of it as I can. Oh my god, 10 plates of like 10 different kinds of pasta.
You'd be throwing up after 2.5, 3 plates.
Well,
If it's, like,
no,
big
because it depends. Because I'd have to try all different 10 of them, like a mouthful of each, to go, oh, what one's the best? And I'd obviously go for the ones I like the most first.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm not going to eat it all anyway, so I may as well enjoy the bits I am eating.
Yeah, I could. I don't know. I whenever I go to like all-you-can-eat restaurants, I love to just stuff myself full of sushi and fruit. I know it's not the. I mean, and just pure meat. It's always in the order of first sushi, then a shit ton of meat, and then I end up with fruit.
Well, see, we don't really have all-you-can-eat places like around where I am. The only place is Chinese.
Now there's all-you-can-eat places everywhere in this country. Like, genuinely fucking everywhere. I genuinely... I think just where I am here alone, we've probably gone to like 4 or 5 different ones where I live, and I don't live in a very big place.
What kind of ones do you have?
Just usually kind of like Asian themed all-you-can-eat restaurants.
Yeah, we only have a Chinese one.
But it's like that, but then it kind of has a bit of everything, you know. And one time we went to this place, right? And it had an iced coffee machine. Now, if there's a one thing an all-you-can-eat restaurant can have unlimited of to hook me, is iced coffee.
Right? I'm obsessed with iced coffee, yes.
We went there once, right? I always wanted to go back. Next time we go back, sign on the door, nothing online. We're closed for renovations. Okay. Turns out they're never opening anymore. They're gone.
That is actually really depressing.
Yeah. We went
I can
there
feel
like,
your pain.
Yeah. We went there years ago. All that time. I think we went there 4 years ago or something. I went there, unlimited iced coffee. It was amazing. And then we were like, okay, for celebrating me passing my A-levels, we'll go there, you know? Because I wanted to again, because the unlimited iced coffee.
Yeah.
And then it never happened, because the place has shut down.
That's, yeah,
Yeah.
I really feel for you.
I've never recovered from that.
I'm not surprised. I wouldn't either.
And it wasn't like bad iced coffee either, you know, it was like the thick kind of, you know, from like one of, you know, they basically had like one of those slushy machines, but with iced coffee. So it was like proper heavy iced coffee, you know?
That sounds pretty good.
It was amazing. And then they fucking shut down.
But Nick, have you looked at how much an iced coffee machine is?
I have not.
Well, I'm about to tell you. Hang on.
Please leave me alone! Leave me alone! I don't want to fight you! No! That woman sabotaged me! Can you... Why are there so many angry people? No. Why couldn't I walk? I pressed the button to walk. Oh.
Well, it depends. If you want a fancy machine, it can be up to like $1,000. Amazon is probably the better place to look.
No,
Surprisingly, Nick, fairly cheap. Probably about £30 to £40.
Yeah, but then you get the crappy ice coffee machines.
Okay, when you spend $1,000 on a fancy iced coffee.
Yeah, but I might, if I want the iced coffee that you get from the 30-40 pound machines, I might as well just use my fucking blender.
I mean,
right?
yeah.
For that money, you get a blender and it does more than just iced coffee. I'll be right back though. I'm gonna go get something to drink.
Good.
I'm back again. Hello.
Hello. While I was waiting for you, first
Yes.
game for FaZe Simple was
FaZe
versus
Liquid.
Yeah.
I was a step ahead of you. I opened my phone while I was getting not coffee.
Well,
My
I'm
drink.
glad we have exactly the same idea.
Well, I happened to see it as my first post on my Twitter feed, but it's basically just CS, my Twitter, and F1.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of seconds if I open that.
Oh my god, Nick, wait. I saw the funniest thing earlier.
And I've never had that Ritz. I've never had Boss Black Coffee.
I found it. So, apparently Simple put out a thingy saying, oh yeah, I've been grinding CS and doing the gym. And he played one game of CS within the last, like, month or something.
Yeah.
And then apparently went drunk on stream, and that's what that is.
Yeah, that was not too recent, I think. Him being drunk on stream and absolutely crashing out. He left mid-game.
It was a month ago.
But FaZe is going to be a complete rage fest now. Liege and Simple on the same team? Ooh.
And the worst part is, you don't have Rain there either. You don't have the chillest guy there.
Skulls is a chill guy though, but I mean he's new, so he's not gonna, you know.
No, I like Skulls, but Rain.
Yeah, you're a Rain simp.
Unfortunately, he's already having a baby, so...
Yeah, he is. Not his first either.
Second, right? I think.
I think so. The lemon drinks are almost... We've got 3 more cans. They've almost run out.
Hey, I have that bottle of Yamazaki. It's empty now, but, you know.
I mean, you still have the bottle.
I do still have a bottle, yeah. Actually, my favourite whiskey.
Yeah, definitely mine too, you know? Mm-hmm.
I do want to try the Boss Coffee, though. Boss Coffee's actually made a good sentence.
See? They're redeeming themselves for you. Even though they don't really have anything to redeem themselves for. You just were too judgmental to start with.
Yeah, maybe.
Always gotta believe in the good of people, you know? And if they're not people, then you just gotta lead them on and then see where it goes. It's always funny. It'll always be funny. And if it's not, if it's a proper bot that doesn't even entertain you, right? You just ban him. That easy.
Well, I had to look, Nick, because, you know, he's got his Instagram linked to the YouTube
Oh my
account.
god, why are you such a stalker?
Because I had to know the type of person he was.
Uh-huh.
And it's not open anymore, so I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's just some Asian page for English teaching classes.
Yeah, see? So maybe they're not even native in English. And if they had a stroke a year and a half ago, then it can be difficult. But they're trying. Don't you want to be supportive of that? English teacher in Japan, there you go. And you're making fun of them for their bad English. Do you feel bad now?
I do slightly, but also it's the internet.
Yeah. So everything's true.
You could say that, yes. But I also think an English teacher in Japan. I don't know. It can be kind of believable, I suppose.
Yeah.
I suppose
It
Yakuza
is
games
right.
are big in Japan. But my point was, a random Japanese English teacher coming across your Yakuza stream.
Yeah. You never know which people encounter you. Hey, a lot of people I've had in chat are from India, you know? That's not anywhere near us either.
True, but also,
And it's
how
not-
many of those Indian people were trying to scam you?
0. Because it's always the bots that try scamming me.
But where are the Indian people now, Nick?
I know, sometimes they show up. Grow was here yesterday.
Well, I wasn't here yesterday, so I don't know who that is.
Well, they were new, so I didn't know who they were until half a week ago either. And hey, YouTube has been very kind with its algorithm to me in the last 1.5 weeks. So, it's recommending me to absolutely everyone. Except for women. Except for women. Though those are about 0.5% of my audience.
Yeah, because even YouTube knows you're a homosexual.
That's not even true. Maybe I'm just very appealing to them, but I'm not one. You know?
I mean, yeah. I don't know. Hey, it's thingy. Yeah, but also, Nick, how do you feel? Because I would feel very conflicted knowing that homosexual men found me attractive. You know? Do I take it as a compliment?
I don't see why it wouldn't be a compliment.
I mean, yeah, it would be a compliment.
If someone finds you attractive enough to, you know, think that of you, then that's nothing but positive, right? See, the fact that you don't reciprocate those types of feelings whatsoever, and you don't, like, see it that way, it doesn't matter, because it's still positive.
It is, but also...
I get what you mean, don't get me wrong, but in the end, I would still think of it as a positive thing. Because,
I'd say in general, yeah, it is a positive thing. But also, I think...
Ah, okay, I see, Ritz.
There's no way that message is from someone who lives in England. Trust me, Nick, I live in England.
I feel like that should prove the point that it can be. Have you seen the English level of some of your fellow countrymen?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yes, I feel like with the English I have seen,
I do completely understand where you're coming from, but I also know how the majority of English people speak when they're a bit fucked up in the head, and it is not like that.
Nah, that's just.
ちゅうのは冗談で、最近前は打てた球が打てへんねや。
Whereabouts in the south of England?
お前は大丈夫なんか、兄弟。
Oh, there's one really easy answer.
もう俺らも若ない。たかが3年とはいえ、無所暮らしは体に応えるはずや。今からでも遅ない。
Interesting.
See, that's a place I've never heard of. You know, you can't look it up that fast. Surely.
I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that is still London.
Yeah, but it's.
Oh, it's Sussex actually, which is pretty close to London, right?
Yeah, it's 28 miles south of London, but it's still like. Nah, that's.
Oh no, but it's not London. It is not really classed as London.
No. See,
that's actually about an hour away from me.
Have some faith in people. You know, they're Gatwick, yeah. See, Oxus, have a little faith.
心配ないわ。
I would love to have faith, Nick, but also.
I don't get me.
Better to be safe than sorry.
Yes, 100%. But for things like this that don't matter too much, you keep it in mind. But it doesn't. In my opinion, matter enough
I agree.
これは何や。また俺と差しで殴り合うんだ。
There you go. I will offer a formal apology to Ritz English.
こいつらに相手してもらう。
Good.
腹何倍も用ないしな。俺はお前が無所暮らしできるかどうかしっかりこの目で確かめさせてもらうわ。
兄弟。
The only airport I've been at in England is Stansted.
何がや?
So, the opposite side.
I've not been to any airport. You've been to more airports in England than I have.
Yep. I've also been at airports in Kuala Lumpur. And what was it called again? What was the airport? The place name in Malaysia? I'm not too sure anymore. I don't remember the names. I was like 8 years old. But I mean, I've been in. I'm pretty sure. As a family, we did go to Singapore Zoo once. Because we lived close to that at the time, you know?
Oh, I'm jealous of my child, Nick.
Why? She's going to the zoo.
Yeah, well, not specifically the zoo, but there's a place called the Big Cat Sanctuary.
Ah, yeah.
So she gets to go see all that lions and tigers and shit soon with school.
Yeah, unlucky for you.
Yeah.
You know, maybe they need a parent with them for, you know, guiding purposes. You need to practice English, you need to fix it, it's bad. I mean, no problem.
It's not bad.
It's not bad if you're able to like, you know, talk in such sentences and everything. You should see the sentences other people have come across with. You know, if you're able to make yourself understandable in the language, then it's perfectly fine. There have, however, been some people.
Look, Nick, I'll even, as an amazing... I'm going to reformulate my sentence. As an amazing mod of your chat, I will give him an English lesson.
Well done. I mean, you are the best mod I have on YouTube, but that might just be because you're the only one.
Yeah, the only one deserving of mod Nick. Clearly.
どうや兄弟これやったら無所暮らしも問題ないやろ
I think most of your views come from Twitch anyway, right?
Not anymore. Twitch is completely dead. Good luck, Roxas. All parts.
昔のお前やったら真っ先に俺に殴りかかってきたはずや
Twitch used to be doing... Twitch did very, very good for a while, but this entire year it's not been that good on Twitch side. But the thing is, the average viewers might not be very high, but the most regulars are usually on Twitch still. But there's a couple more on YouTube now. Look at you being all nice and kind.
So I have my moments, Nick.
You have your moments. Redemption arc.
何弱気なこと言うてんねん兄弟らしないで
Because our tactics mailer are all on Twitch. Maniac's still here a couple times as well. Joshi sometimes. On YouTube it's Ovinator, Crispy. Oh. Am I forgetting someone right now? Not necessarily. We've got a couple new people that have shown up several times though. On YouTube. But yeah, that I've seen quite a difference in the last couple weeks of YouTube. It's kind of insane.
冴島お前は登場界の力や絶対に強いままカムロ町に戻ってくるんやで
ああ
Give me 1 second. The guy that has
You're talking to a guy, Nick, is what I heard.
Yeah, the friend that I built the PC for, it worked for a long time, and then now on FIFA and stuff, it's crashing again.
Yeah.
And I had the PC over, it worked for me, I stress tested it, it was perfectly fine. But now it's crashing again when it's at his pace, so I'm just gonna tell him that this time he needs to make a support ticket, like I told him to last time, and then, yeah.
He must be fucking with something, surely.
I don't know. Because I understand it's always the same kind of error, and it's the same kind of error as last time. It's the kind of error that means that either the graphics card got disconnected, or in a sense the drivers crashed, right? it froze, it crashed, it hung for too long, it's incompatible and everything. But I don't know. I've tried so many things. I've tried tuning the graphic settings and everything, the graphics card itself, fully deleting all the drivers, reinstalling them multiple times. It still doesn't work. Oh god, yeah, Oxus, you can translate the Japanese.
Konnichiwa.
But no, but the thing in chat.
Okay.
And I don't have to tab out. But yeah, I feel like it's just at this point, if you look it up on the internet, you just can't find anything.
Nani? That's what he said, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
You should know what Nani means by now.
Yeah. I tell him to make a support ticket with EA, and he's like, am I supposed to do that for the EA website then? I mean, when I told him, you should... He was like, is it maybe one of the cables? And I was like, you could try using a different power cable. And he's like, which one is that?
Just fucking give up. It's not worth your time.
You know, in a sense... You know, once I can actually sleep again, I feel like if I've got a more stable mood, I'm gonna be such a better person in terms of patience. With all of, like, the things I've encountered across almost the last year with streaming, you know? And YouTube comments. Holy shit, the YouTube comments. Oh! They are so annoying. Getting asked the same question probably 17 times or so now on the same video.
Then you answer one, and then everyone else upvote that answer.
You'd think so, right? But no. No. The kids don't open the comments. I'm gonna show you. Right? So... if I go to YouTube Studio, you know what the crazy thing is? Every time I open this now, this sub number is higher. When I open it this morning, 341.
Yeah. Oh, and it's now 347.
Yeah. Do you see these amount of views?
No, because you didn't do the thing.
Is it? Oh, wait. 347. It's 349 already, by the way. Yeah, in 2 hours. Those numbers are a bit too insane. It's all like this one short.
That's pretty lots of numbers, right?
That's a pretty big number, right? This was at 600k when I started the stream. It's getting 3,500 views in an hour. Consistently.
That's pretty good.
This is the 12th day of the video being published.
What do you think, Nick? Is it going to hit 1 million views?
That would it's already got more than twice as much as I did before this video.
Nice.
I had almost 300k without this video. Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, thank you, Ritz. It's really cool. But look, 155 comments on the video, right? What's all these? No, it's fine. So here, all of the comments with like, holy shit, his comment alone has 1.1k likes. Okay.
Apparently Jamsheed is an Arma 3 player.
No, Jamsheed is a guy in the US Army that has now passed away. But he was kind of... have you ever seen the videos of that one guy with an RPG in his hand in I think it was Afghanistan? Just walking forward, setting himself up and just shooting. Have you ever seen...
Yes, because he's taking fire at that point, right?
Yeah, he just gives
Yeah,
zero.
I have seen that. I have seen that. Yes.
He just gives absolutely zero fucks. Like they're under fire, he just stands up.
I have seen this video. Yeah, I didn't know he was called Jamshid, but
Yeah.
I have seen this. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Jamshid the RPG god boss. And hitting as well, you know, at that distance.
Yeah.
You couldn't get a more perfect RPG shot than he had.
So yeah, that's Jamshid. So therefore
Makes a
those
lot of
comments.
sense now. Yeah.
Yeah. And then here, right? Close enough. For those asking, the game is Arma. Either Arma 3 or Arma Reforger. It's very obviously Arma 3, but at least this gives people the right direction, right? You scroll and you find this. Okay. So then people shitting on me for not using the in-game, like the rangefinder and the scope, even though I have people standing next to me with laser rangefinders. And I would have to try and do it with this when it's diagonally going up a hill. So I can't do that for shit.
Yeah.
But, you know, and then if I scroll down, right, once all of these are gone, game, question mark, game name, bro, game name, what game, who the streamer, I didn't even see SAR's response. Okay, yeah, that's kind of funny. Here, another guy. What game is this? And then, what game is this? What game is this? Game name, which game? Like, please! If you scroll down, there's like 10 other people asking the same question. It's not okay. See, and in this time that I opened the page, it's gotten another 300 views.
Yes.
Oh, you gotta go, Ritz? All good? Goodbye? You have a good night? Yeah, it's... you learn to be patient with YouTube comments. Very patient. But, you know, for every comment that gets posted, and every time I reply and I get another reply, it's more engagement. Therefore, the algorithm likes it more.
Yeah, that is a good point.
So, at the same time, you know, that's the silver lining of everything, right? I get more engagement. I have to put up with it, but I get more engagement, so...
Well, it seems to be working.
It seems to be working pretty fucking well. Yeah. I looked earlier. Well, I think like a month ago. I was like, I looked at the YouTube analytics, and I was like, well, if I can hit 300 subs towards the end of this year, that would be pretty good, pretty decent, right? Because I was at like 180, 170. Yeah. I was like, with gaining between 10 to 20 a month, very, very variable. But I was like, if it's a bit on the higher side, if it averages towards the 18 like last month, then, you know, that should be pretty cool. That would be nice. That would be good progress. And then now it's at like almost 350. So, yeah.
Nick, do you like investing?
Why is that? I have I have 100 euros invested in stuff, and it has not made any money. It's only lost money. So it's a guided investing. It's just kind of a preset through my banking app of several stocks itself, some indexes, and that kind of things.
My purpose is you are willing to invest.
A bit.
So
yeah.
You don't like spending money, but if you want, you get better camera, microphone, all that kind of thing. Get yourself a proper setup. Get yourself a green screen, you know.
See, the only
Invest in yourself, Nick.
Yeah, we'll see with time. I mean, I'm kind of fine with everything I've got now, and honestly, I know the camera isn't perfect by any means, but you know, it works for what I use it for. It's better than my previous one. This is already an upgrade over what it was before. So
Yeah, it does the job for now.
yeah. But I'm not even close to being monetized on YouTube, you know, so I'm not even gonna think of that. Because I don't know if you know what the requirements are, but it's quite a bit more. And the shorts are basically useless for that. Because
Yeah, makes sense.
You need 1,000 subs. Well, that's not the hard part, right? It's still quite a few. Don't get me wrong, but that's not the hard part. Then you've got two options. Get 10 million short views, I think it was, in 3 months. Or 90. I think 10 is to be able to monetize streams. I have to look it up, I don't know. Oh no, it is. It's 3 million to monetize streams. 10 million eligible short views, so not just regular new views like it says now, but engaged short views. 10 million in the last 90 days, or 4,000 valid watch hours in the last year. And shorts do not count for that.
Yeah.
Because of the increased amount of views. So those hours can only come from live streams and videos. I'm currently at like 900.
Gotta step up those numbers, Nick.
Yeah. But at the same time, to be fair, it hasn't been a year yet. So it's probably gonna be close to 1,000. And then I'm gonna have to somehow multiply that by 4 if I even want to think about it, you know?
Yeah?
So that's far in the future, and I'm not too worried about it. I'll just see whenever it does happen, you know?
何がえ仮釈もう確かならそううまいまあここの刑副所長まあお互いケーキもそういえばババやだなどう部屋ババ同業
But yeah, I was thinking, and I feel like since the short is still doing something now, by the time it does die, which could be tomorrow for all I know, right? Every day I just check out of curiosity, and somehow it keeps going. But if it does, then I feel like, I don't know, I feel like a realistic goal that if the short keeps going for another week, maybe less. A realistic goal is maybe 500 subs by the end of the year. Because the chances of another video like that going that hard is not very high, you know? Because this happened once after 10 months.
Yeah, you just need a specific set of circumstances, which is unknown to yourself.
And honestly, luck as well. If the first 2,000 people that see your short enjoy it and watch it completely, it'll keep getting pushed. But if the first 2,000 people that see it just scroll away after 3 seconds, then yeah, it's not gonna get pushed because people aren't enjoying it that much, which is completely fair, you know? You don't expect all the videos to do that well, but you just gotta get lucky in a bit in that sense as well.
It's never happening. You are the most unluckiest person I know.
Oh, that's what I thought as well, and then this video happened.
There you go, it's changing, Nick.
No, clearly I spent all my luck already now.
いや。
どうしてだ、厳しい男。
刑務官や。
沖縄
And I
県
have
に刑
some,
務所の話。
because
だがここはあの刑
my
務所。
shiny hunt isn't going too well.
But you already got a shiny.
ババちゃん。
あの
I want another one.
出所。ああ
See, you can't be greedy. You
あいつ
also
がここ
got
に
a good skin
一度
recently as well.
どうやらあいつ。
Yeah, but
なんやて。
あの気の弱そうなババ。
the shiny is
でも
more
国
valuable
はあ
to
いつ
me.
を見捨てた。まあ、
ほな、ここに。
20歳で人殺して帰る家を失ったババにとってババは数日中にも借り
But the issue I'm going to
あんた
have
もそっ
Nick,
ちの
is I want a shiny Magikarp and a shiny Gyarados. But I'm only going to accept a shiny Gyarados if it's good.
Good luck getting one.
Yeah, that's precisely the reason I haven't just made this Magikarp a Gyarados.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, the real RT game Pokemon YouTuber? I don't know if he just does Pokemon, but...
I mean, he does a whole bunch of shit.
I've only seen him from Pokemon.
I used to watch him quite a bit. It's been a while since I heard that name.
どないして。なんや。相談したいことあるんとちゃうんか。
大丈夫っす。もう断ってきましたから。
断るって何をや。
仮釈放っす。今、署長室で正式に辞退したいって返答してきました。
なんやと。
だって、ここ出たって何にもいいことないし。まあ、今まで黙ってましたけど、実は自分。
5,100 encounters, Nick, and still going.
Mm-hmm.
大島のおっちゃんから聞いた。殺し合ったんやてな。
ええ。20歳の頃です。当時、組同士の戦争が。
It's gonna be at like 28,000 this time. I feel like I got lucky with it at like 4,400.
You did very much so.
直参やってて、もう少しで幹部に昇格できるってところまで来ていたんですけど。
それで。
Well, my plan is, Nick, it happens when you, I don't know, like 20 minutes after you got off stream last week. So I'm just gonna hope deja vu happens and it happens again.
それから何年経っても音沙汰なしで、最初は入った無所が関西だから面会に来れないんだと思ってました。でも7、8年過ぎたあたりからだんだん現実が。
Wait, don't you get fucking item to change the nature?
ババちゃん。
No, only for
すいません。
like
新規臭い話しちゃって。
there are those, but they're only for
でももういいん
certain
です。
Pokemon like the
受けました。
legendaries, you know. So they're kind of useless.
理由がどうあ
That's
れ、
the herb things.
俺は人を殺した。
Herb.
だから報いを受けるのは当然なんです。
I don't think you can.
Can only be used with legendary Pokemon and unknown.
Yep.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, I found that out the hard way. I bought one for like 10k and I was like, well, why can't I change it? And then I read the description and I was like, well, that's depressing.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you don't use your eyes.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm telling you now I learned the hard way. And be
Well,
glad
I
I
had
learned
a-
the hard way because now I was able to tell you.
I mean, I would have looked anyway. I knew there was an item, but I didn't. Yeah, I would have read the description regardless.
そやけどな。いくらここにおっても罪は消えへん。一度心焼かれた人間は
Oh!
表出なあかんね。
Did you know they do legendary laws?
現実に踏みつけられて必死に生きて
No, I don't remember
初めて罪
seeing
の
those.
償いになるんや。
So 15%
そうやって
more encounter rates, but a 30% chance to encounter
どんな
the roaming legendary.
I see. Welcome back, Ritz.
Oh, but you get a
have
my.
not played
Oh yeah,
before. This is the
8%
first time.
chance to lure exclusive as well. They're only like 32k. I want to buy one.
Worth a try, right?
I mean, I'm not going for it now. I want my shiny Magikarp.
Yeah, Ritz, I have never played this game before. This is the first run through. And I'm going through the games in chronological order. So I've done 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're left off at 5.
何なんですかあいつら。冴島の兄貴と何の関係が。
I'm going to keep my mouth shut, Nick, because you can see where this is going just as I can.
同部屋の若造か。
Mm-hmm.
そうか。お勤め中に忠実な兵隊スカウトしてるってわけか。こいつは関係ない。用あんのは俺だけ。
Maybe memory loss is part of it, Oxus.
連れてきました、班長。
No, I'm keeping my mouth shut, Nick. I'm being a better person.
Oh, he looks great.
1週間ぶりだな、冴島。
やるならさっさとせえ。
そう怒んなよ。せっかくのお楽しみの時間なんだからさ。おお、あれだけいたぶってやったのにもうこんなに治ったのか。
Jesus Christ, that must be painful beyond belief.
There's a word for that kind of fetish, Nick. I can't remember what it's called, but I hope you know that that is genuinely a fetish some people have. And you need to be scarred by knowing it.
Everything is... If you think I still can get scarred by the internet, I think you're... you're underestimating how much I've grown up with the internet already.
Never scarred, but somehow always surprised it always gets worse.
Yeah. You'll always just find out about more messed up shit. But at some point you've seen, like, you used to get scarred, but as like a 14, 15-year-old, right? I came across videos of some random guy in India falling off his scooter and his head exploding because a truck ran over him. You just see a random video and you just find that. Yeah, if you see that as a 14, 15-year-old, then yeah, you can't get traumatized more than that, you know? Like, I mean, not necessarily traumatized, but you don't get shocked anymore. At some point, it just kinda...
I hope you weren't around in the times of 2 girls, 1 cup, and 1 man, 1 screwdriver. That was
well, the second one, no. The first one, I'm glad I learned about that in middle school because people were talking about it. Therefore,
oh, it was still going round at that point, was it?
Yes,
Jesus
I was about 11, 12 years old at the time. The people around me were 13, 14 years old. Therefore, they knew about that stuff, and I heard about it and how disgusting it was. Therefore, I always knew to avoid it. So I, luckily, have been able to avoid seeing anything that's more than 1 second of it.
Yeah?
And I am happy I have.
Well, I can always...
And I know what it is. I've read what it is. I've read people's traumatizing experience. Yeah.
But also, you don't know about 1 man, 1 screwdriver, or 1 man, 1 glass jar.
And I don't have to know about those.
No, you don't have to.
And I don't want to.
But because I'm such a good friend, I'm willing to share my information I have.
No.
I thought that's what friends did.
Friends are supposed to keep their friends from seeing messed up shit like that.
True. I mean, if it's any consolation, it's not like I'm doing it myself and sending it to you.
Well, yeah, I hope not. Because I have an idea of what the screwdriver could mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think you know what I'm thinking of, and that's probably correct, isn't it?
I mean, I should confirm, but I'm pretty sure it's the right thing, yeah.
Yeah, putting it in a place it doesn't belong?
I mean, I think that's a given.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured as much. I don't have to know, I don't have to see any of that. And unfortunately, I know there's a proper term for it as well.
I knew that was, but I don't know what it is, and I'm not searching it to find out.
And unfortunately, I would be able to tell you what it is, but I'm not going to say it.
It's fine, we don't kink shame here.
No.
This is a safe space.
No. See, I might, you know, throw along a lot of curse words while streaming, but I'm not gonna have myself be saying that stuff on stream and then have some innocent kid stumbling up on it and then looking up what it is to be traumatized by my doing. I'm not gonna put anyone through that.
Why not, Nick? Sometimes we need a little bit of chaotic evil in the world.
I'm not going to be responsible for traumatizing a kid. I don't want that on my conscience, you know?
I get it.
Yeah, you especially should get it.
I've traumatized my child a few times. Not obviously to that degree, but...
Yeah. But I mean, that's part of parenting, right?
But you'll understand when you're a parent, like, sometimes you just have to scare the shit out of them.
Yeah. Because then you know they won't do something.
But it's great now, because Alicia's at the age where if I make her jump, she'll shit herself and then laugh at me, and it's all fine.
Yeah, a couple years back, if you did it, she would be crying. And then you wouldn't hear the end of it until she fell asleep from crying.
Oh, you know what? The one thing I do feel genuinely bad for, but
yes, Ritz.
I had to do it. I can't remember what started it, but I was hiding from her.
I think you told me about this. Yeah, go on.
Oh, if I told you about it, yeah.
I think you have.
I'm pretty sure I have that, if you recognize it already.
I don't fully remember, but I do remember you telling me something that you started off in a similar way and you scared the absolute living hell out of her.
What, by making a jump?
Right, wasn't it? I don't know. I think I don't fully remember it though, so you still tell me.
Well,
again.
I have done that by making a jump, but I hid, but I can't remember where I hid and why she couldn't find me. But it ended up with her just walking around going, "Daddy!" And then after, every daddy got more and more panicked and concerned. And I was mean and just wanted to see how long she'd go. And yeah, she got very upset.
Yeah, that was it. I remember that was, you did tell me that, but I just couldn't really remember fully. I knew because you told it in exactly the same way last time, but I didn't really remember exactly what it was.
But sometimes you just have to do that shit. It's funny.
You have to do it. I did feel genuinely bad.
I
But
did
you-
feel genuinely bad, but at the time, you've got to.
I suppose that you're right, yeah.
明日にでもまああもうこんなバカほっといてもっとこうパッそうだそうだ
なんやこれ
これほらみんな集まって
Oh, but the funny thing is with me and Sienna as well, we'll just chill on my bed most of the day, but apparently it's now become a thing. If either of us lean off the bed or lean over to the table to go grab something, I get pushed or she gets pushed. But not hard enough to push each other off the bed, just enough to make you have that fuck I'm falling.
Yeah.
It's so annoying, but so funny at the same time.
やってみれば楽しいですってねほらババお前も来いはいいいですかそれじゃみんな
Yeah, that's probably one of like
街を頭の中で想像してみてください
one of the words. It'll literally just stop your heart, make your heart miss several beats. Yeah.
And the worst part is we do exactly the same thing if we're drunk, and that is another fun
And then you
time.
then you don't catch yourself.
No, I don't think anyone's fallen off properly for quite a while. But it has happened,
Yeah,
yes.
Obviously.
But Sienna's balance is fucking awful, even when she's sober. The amount of times we'll just be standing there like cooking or something, and she'll just fucking fall and cling on to me to save her, and then I fall.
Amazing.
No, not amazing. She's standing still. How does fuck does she just fall?
You know. I'll probably go over here actually. Can I not? No. Well.
Well, I forgot about the dream sequences. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah. The other guy's a bit lost. Oh, actually, do you know how long this would take or not? Roughly?
Oh god, a fair bit, I think. I genuinely can't remember.
I have that suspicion as well, and I feel like I might just prefer to just go to bed somewhat on time.
No, that's fine. You do that. I'd
Well,
rather you get a good night of sleep.
Well, I say go to bed on time, but I got advised to go to bed later. But I just want to lay and do nothing, and get my rest that way.
Lay YouTube, you know, like yeah, I get it.
Still gotta finish my ass season of anime. It's almost done. I don't know. I the only anime right now. I'm again in one of those phases that I have every couple years. In one of those phases where I can only watch romance anime. You know. I just go for those phases, and I'm in one again. So I started one 2 days ago, and I don't have that. I don't even have that much time outside the internship, but I've got 2 episodes left, so yeah.
But that's good. It's good that you've found something that you can just sit and enjoy for hours on end.
Yeah, because like I also started Free Run, right? Because I didn't watch it yet, and while I can definitely appreciate the quality of the show, and I'm enjoying it, it's one of the anime that I'm gonna kind of spread out over time a bit more, because it's not one of those that I can sit and binge 4 episodes in a row of.
Yeah.
It's just one of those really laid, chill back things that I can watch 1-2 episodes of, and then I have to go do something, because otherwise it's too much. While the romance anime, I kind of get hooked on that, and I just binge through the entire thing. And I've definitely spent my time during breaks and stuff at my internship to make sure my plan to watch this is fucking ginormous. It's grown to 105 entries again.
You'll get there eventually, or never get there.
Nope, that is never ever reaching 0. It over the years, it's only gone up and up and up and up, and there's still all of the new. These are all like, I haven't even added any of the anime from basically the last year of newly aired ones. You know, maybe even the last year and a half. So
maybe you should just use a random number generator just to pick one for you.
Nah, I'm going to go through and binge all of the romance anime because I found that I can just binge that, you know.
Okay, all right, fine. But
no, don't say Angel Beats again.
No, Your Lie in April.
I've already watched it. I don't need to cry that bad, okay?
Well, you want a romance anime?
Do you want me to go kill myself? What? It's not. I see how this is.
No, Nick. The fact that you can appreciate the fact an anime can make you cry is a good thing.
I watched that shit like 4 years ago, and my god, was it depressing.
I feel like you need to watch it again because it's going to hit 10 times harder.
Yeah, but I don't know. No, I can't. It took me half a week to recover then. I don't want to know what it will take now. I'll just be sitting there at my desk all depressed, being reminded of this sad story again. No, I can't do that. No, it took me half a week to recover from the anime at the time.
Now, see, I could do that because I like to torture myself.
No, I need something. I'm in need of some, you know, sweet, happy ending romance stories right now.
Boku no Pico.
No.
What do you mean, no?
It's fine. I'm watching The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten at the moment.
Have you heard of Boku no Pico?
Yes, unfortunately, I have.
Okay. Because I am a good friend, Nick, if you had said no, I would have said do not watch it.
That's also one of those things that I have managed to avoid. Because I read about how it's not being a very good experience, so to say. So, yeah.
See, that's the difference, Nick, between us. You avoid these things where I go, well, I should avoid it, but I have to see it once just to see what it is.
Yeah,
I regret my choices.
I in a way, I do the same, but I go by text descriptions, so I know what it is, but I haven't seen it, so the visual image doesn't stick in my head. I can imagine and visualize it in my head while reading.
But surely that's worse, no?
No, because I don't have that image stuck in my mind. If I am such a visual person. If I like a lot of anime I've watched, I can go back even now. I watched SAO almost 6 years ago. I can still visualize so many of those scenes. Like if I see something, I just remember it so much better than if I read about it, and I don't want to remember those things that well. Therefore, I go by text descriptions.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense.
As I'd rather spare my eyes. But yeah, I don't know which one I'm gonna watch next, because I'm watching, like I said, The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten, which is quite good, but I don't know. I've got a whole bunch lined up, though.
Why won't you watch Angel Beats?
I don't know.
It's very short. It is only like 13 episodes.
I know all one season romance anime are that leave you wanting more afterwards.
No, I feel like Angel Beats does give you a lot of closure. It does it really well. But obviously, I can't say any more than that because I don't want the spoilers.
Yeah. Hello, Grow. Good to see you. I do have bad news for you, and that is that stream will be ending. I'm just looking for
Momentarily.
No, not momentarily. It'll be ending, and then we'll go again on Friday with some CS. I added so much. Holy shit! I added so much stuff to this, and there's like a bunch of second seasons and whatever that I haven't watched either. I still need to watch, like.
How can you watch a first season without watching the second season?
Because the second season didn't air yet. Oh, good girl. Have a good
that
night.
makes sense.
If I watched an anime in 2020, 2021, and the second season released in 2024, I haven't watched it yet.
True, but I suppose that means you have to start from the beginning again.
Depends on the anime. For some, not for some, yes. If I don't remember anything, then yes. But most of the time, once I actually see it, I'll remember quite a bit again. So usually what I have done when I don't remember much is just look up a 20, 30-minute summary online and just watch that. So I know what happened again, you know?
Yeah.
Because then I remember, and then I go on to the second season. Because one of those is... where is it? One of the ones that I actually quite like the opening song of as well. It's, what's the English name? Over the Moon for You. I have not watched the second season of that. Yeah. I also haven't watched the new parts of Doctor Stone. Also have yet to do that. I haven't watched the second part of 86.
Oh fuck! What was
I haven't. Have I? Oh, apparently I have not watched the second season of Rising of the Shield Hero either, but it's supposedly pretty mid, I think. So, yeah.
Violet Evergarden. That's a pretty cool one.
I do have to try it again because I dropped it at the time. I couldn't really get into it. I tried to watch it, and then after like I think 4 or so episodes, I just
It is a bit of a yeah. I thought it was alright,
like
but I get what you mean.
That was like 5 years ago though, and I don't remember anything of it. All I remember is that I just couldn't get into it.
I thought it was alright. It's definitely not the best, but I still think it's pretty good.
I mean, it'll always quality-wise be better than all the one season crap I watch anyway. The amount of things in my watched list that are 6-star or rated or something on my anime list is kind of wild.
Oh, actually, maybe
it's really, really highly rated. It's like 8.3, 8.6 on the MAL.
What, Violet Evergarden?
Yeah.
Well, audience reviews are 4.9 overall, which is actually insane for an anime, really.
Yes, the reviews and stuff are insanely good. Like insane.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was. I can't remember as much as I wanted to about it, but I'm pretty sure I did really enjoy it. Oh wait, no, fuck. There's another one. Akame, not Kill la Kill. Akame ga Kill. Akame ga Kill. Akame ga Kill. That's the one. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get ready for bed and watch the 2 remaining episodes.
Yeah, alright.
And go sleep. And hopefully actually wake up rested. I won't. But I'll still try and hope for it.
Yeah, we gotta have hope.
Yep. Alright, you have a
Alright,
good
yeah.
night. I'll see you again on Friday.
Alright, have fun at hockey tomorrow.
Thank you.
Alright, good
Bye-bye.
night.
Let me grab my music. Where is it? There we go. Anyway, there we go. Okay, cool. Yes. So, thank you very much for watching. Yes, Ritz, thank you for the sub. And, as you said you did, right? Yes, you did. Thank you very much for it. I hope you have a good night. It was cool having you. For all others that subbed, and if anyone was here from the RPG 7 video, and just in general, for all those who've subbed in the last 1.5, 2 weeks, insane thanks to all of you. Kind of just want to say that. It's been a wild amount of growth, something I could have never imagined, and I'm very thankful. So I hope you have a good night, and a good night of sleep. And I'll be back again on Friday with some CS.